Hello, my little weirdos. Um, I've just got a quick video here, promise. Um, I more than anything want to hear what you guys, what's your take of this whole Luigi Mangione and the United Health CEO uh, topic, shall we say. Um, all the elite, all the wealthy, all the public figures, like, that are all shocked of a lot of the citizens' response to that. I will always say that murdering somebody is wrong. And at the same time, I'm not condoning it, but I can understand this particular one. And that is what the most of us are responding to. It's like it is a passive aggressive, but it's not necessarily what the way the rest of us are responding. But it's not necessarily a threat or even a warning. It's more of a, well, maybe the rest of you wealthy that like to play marionette and we're your little puppets, maybe you should spend a few moments and pondering about the egregious way your companies treat not only employees but your customers, and how the wealthy and the big farm, big, fossil fuel, all that kind of crap, the wealthy politicians, especially the ones that come from a family of politicians, because it's just because one person in a family is good at something doesn't mean all their ancestors are going to be exemplary at it as well, at all. And that they can't wrap their heads around why somebody would do that, because you've never been in that situation, or you haven't been in that situation in decades, and you forgot what it's like when the people that run the stuff at the top and the ones that get the biggest chunk of money aren't the ones doing the labor of the work. You CEOs of any business, Elon Musk made a tweet a few weeks back saying something like, when this happened, and he was like, "Oh, you people are disgusting," that kind of thing. What you guys seem to forget, and I have the tweet somewhere, but he said something to the summary of, "You guys seem to forget that without CEOs, this world doesn't run," kind of an attitude. We have to, it's a dance to budget and make sure they have growth, but things are okay. And they don't want to not, increase their profits, and it all has to be. And I took that and I put it onto a graphic, and I was like, the fact is, Elon, without all the people actually doing the work and the manufacturing and the producing and the selling of whatever your company makes or does, they're not working for their people. they're being greedy. And instead of, 100% profit, they want 130% profit. And that extra part is going to come out of the people that run the business. The fact is, without your workers and all those people, Elon and all the other CEOs, without all the workers and the people that do the actual thinking and creating and producing, CEOs are nothing. Without the people to work a company, you're just a single person sitting in an empty factory, and that is nobody because you're not doing anything for anybody. So no, CEOs are not who make a company run smoothly. You have that completely ass backwards. It is the workers, the grunt people, that make your companies run and that make your ass that money. And instead of being grateful and appreciative that we were willing to come and work on this team, that team, whatever, you want to rake us and run us over and wring us dry so you get richer, and then you complain and you're shocked when we bitch about the unfairness of that. With great power comes great responsibility. And Spider-Man did not invent that. It was Voltaire. So I just really am curious what you all what your takes on it and why. Just this one sentence bullshit, or no giving a damn if it's a complete sentence or even has a period at the end, or how about an actual thoughts? Actual thought out, processed through thoughts on why you do or don't think, or you do or don't really blame the guy. Because yes, that is not acceptable, but it is damn sure relatable. And you know what companies healthcare is now doing? They're deciding when you've had enough anesthesia used on your procedure. So if they don't pay before for the 2 hours of anesthesia, because that's what it typically takes for that particular surgery, and you have complications and it goes late an hour, so that's the last hour the person's just awake while you're completing the surgery. And this has been something that for at least a decade that I know of, actually longer. Since when do people like CEOs who don't know an effing thing about medical and medical care, I mean the actual reality of it, since when do they decide if you need that strong of a painkiller, or if you need it for 6 weeks or 6 months, or if your surgery goes longer than a typical surgery, you just have to do it without anesthesia for the rest of it? What the F? What the actual F? What do you expect? Anarchy happens when the scales have been tipped far, far too much, and the peons and the peasants are finished watching the glutted little assholes strut around saying how they're the most important people and will be nothing without them guiding everything. And in reality, they're sitting on their asses laughing on the golf course while the rest of us are grunting away, making their world run. Yeah, why are you so shocked? So utterly flabbergasted. And any of those who are so shocked and surprised that a large majority of the citizens of this country want the guy pardoned. The fact that you're shocked about that shows how disconnected you are from reality and the real people and the real world and the people that make your little fantasy world, your little rich ass world possible. No, the world doesn't run with you people. The world runs with us, and you just keep stealing more from us. That's all it is. Let me hear what you think about this topic. And if you're watching this or you've watched a few of my videos, subscribe. You obviously get something. So give a like, give a sub, and let me know. I really want to hear what... I mean, I don't have a camera crew and a microphone to go out on the street and do that. So this is my... You're my street. This is my camera crew. And my microphone's with the camera. That's all the way I got to do it. So I really would like some sensible... Doesn't have to be agreeing with me, but just if you don't agree with me, explain to me logically, rationally, without twisting shit, why you think he didn't deserve it. Or let's put it a different way. If he had been more compassionate, if his company had been more compassionate with realistic, legitimate claims and giving them, and not being so damn greedy, he'd probably be alive today. Because there would have been no other reason, obviously. That was why. It was about the way they deny claims. Legitimate claims. So, if you don't at least understand why so many of us are like, hey, you know, if you hadn't been such a dick, you'd probably be alive today. So, let me hear what you have to say. Give a like, give a sub. See you later. Peace out.